I feel like I need a tiny pride flag to wave, but I don't have one.
We just have these giant ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, humble viewer. Just one.
Greetings, unnamed drag fan.
My name is Marilyns.
And she is a cumsock. And I'm Nana Atoll.
And she is a pterodactyl made of weed.
Welcome back to Unnamed Drag Channel, a Pride exploratory special.
Yes, because we'll be posting this the day after Pride, so we'll be like hunched over somewhere. I fully intend the day after Pride to just spend the whole day like that little baby Voldemort they find at the end of the movie.
Gross. Did Voldemort give birth to it?
No, it's like a representation of his power.
What?
It's this whole thing.
Okay, I thought that maybe he was like a hermaphrodite, like a hermaphrodite. Like
Hermaphrodite?
I don't know why I got that wrong. I don't know, this is taking a very strange turn.
Hi!
Kind of like our makeup did today, because today the challenge was, let's do something slightly different with our makeup, and then talk about Pride for a bit. I think that in Nottingham, particularly, it keeps on kind of like getting, I don't know, like more traction. I'm not going to say better, because I know that it's all subjective and it's like everybody's personal cup of tea or whatever. They might not have had what they wanted, because like people are still kind of like, oh, they used to bring bigger names like Ruth Lorenzo, and it's like, well, yeah, that's cute, but not everybody wants that. Just like not everybody wants the punk bands to play. Yeah. Shift it up a little bit each year, keep it really different, keep it moving, keep it breathing.
Yeah, they do keep doing that. They keep switching it up and they keep changing it, and which is nice. It's nice to have variety, and I mean, especially in a smaller city like Nottingham, because I mean, London Pride, you've got this huge thing, and you can kind of get lost in it. Also, because of that, because it's a small town kind of pride, it is just a who's who of people you slept with.
Not for me, actually. I do all right in Nottingham. Yeah. I'd only lived here for like 2 years, and then I met my husband, and it was like PG, pre-Grindr.
Oh yeah,
you know, the dark times.
Back when you had to actually go to a makeup.
Back when you had to just walk around the streets with your dick out going.
Back when you had to wear a coral necklace, just to let everyone know.
I just used to go around, like in my hometown, with every single hanky just stuffed in every pocket. Just do it. Yeah. I used to plait them together to confuse people about like, you want me to fist you with a shit? Why are those ones ponytailed? And it's like, find out, sailor.
Boy covered in hankies dies from penetration.
I hope that everyone had a very wonderful and very safe Pride. I hope that you all looked after each other. I hope that anyone who made any mistakes will look back on them and smile come Monday morning.
Yeah. Also, I hope that you bought us drinks.
Yeah. Oh my
Remember
God.
to hydrate your drag queens.
Yeah.
Back when Pride was on the Arboretum and we did performances on the bandstand, so we had like a full-blown changing area, so you could bring like a full show's worth. That was back when it was like a ticketed event, and they wouldn't let you bring too much of your own alcohol. But because I was performing, I got to bring this huge bag of costumes, and within that huge bag was just a box of wine. I drank the whole box of wine, and I don't remember this, but apparently I was stumbling in full drag with this long red wig and a red sequin dress on through the Arb, apparently fighting away invisible bushes. And then I got
wasps everywhere.
Yeah, and then I like slumped in the back of this taxi with a pint glass full of rosé in my hand, and was like, "Take me home." I got home, realised I'd left my makeup wipes or any means of removing my makeup in my show kit, which was still backstage. So I just had to, a mixture of water and fingernails my makeup off whilst hammered. Then I curled up drunk on my living room floor using my wig as a pillow.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Pride. Last year while we were hosting, I cried like 3 times.
But we were just really tired. You kept on welling up at like everything.
I was like, I get emotional at Pride anyway, because it's nice to see that amount of visibility, and it's nice to see that amount of genuine pride, and it's lovely. But yeah, I just kept like, it's so beautiful!
I almost cried because I was so desperate for the toilet when I had to burst into that hairdresser's and be like, a drag queen in distress, do you have a toilet I can use? In fact, that was probably
Do you mind if I untuck my sweaty ball sack in that tiny room in the back?
In fact, TBH, that was probably my favourite Pride moment, was when I was stood in that pristine, clean, gorgeous, white-tiled bonsai tree, hand cream, hairdresser's toilet, and for the first time in about 24 hours, everything was just quiet.
Ooh.
And I was just like, oh, I needed this moment. And then I looked at myself and was like, let's do this. Snap, clap, point, and I went back out there and did the rest of the day, and then all of Saturday night, and then for some stupid reason didn't get home until Sunday at 6 AM, which was just irresponsible.
Irresponsible, but well done.
Yeah.
I remember then, after you, going into that same hairdresser's toilet and realising that my beard had grown back. Towards the end of the day at Pride, you see drag queens like...
everyone's laughing like a geisha, just like...
Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
Yeah. It's just like, how about you take down your hands, Sung-Yi? I think that that's the weird thing as well, because everyone's always like, oh, if there's like a pride thing, then what if it gets like protested? It's a very serious moment. What if it gets protested? What if someone turns up and they're like a fucking TERF or a right-wing fucking fanatic, and you're just kind of like, safety in numbers, this is what it's about. Yeah. Even if dickheads like that do turn up, it's about being visible, and it's about togetherness, and it's about not being divided. Absolutely. And I think that that's really important and really beautiful, and why people should never take pride for granted whatsoever. Absolutely. And I hope that in the next decade, things like coming out don't exist anymore, because it's just not fucking assumed that you're straight or cishet or whatever. It would be glorious, but things like this, in the meantime, until we live in that lovely, you know, utopia, I just really hope that everyone had a fantastic Pride, because I just feel that it is still, like, I don't know, like, I'm getting all het up about it, you know what I mean? But it's just still super important.
It's super important.
And I just think that the people that complain about it, because they're like, I wasn't entertained, and it's just like, but you were visible, and you were safe, and you were involved, and you were with your community, and you can't fucking put a price on that, even if you're pissed off that you didn't see Ruth Lorenzo. Suck my fuck. Feeling anonymous but unified, like when you don't know like their story, and you don't know what he's up to, but like, and it doesn't matter because you're all together and you're having a good time, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful. It's also a great place to like hook up. It is.
Like, get to the front of the stage in front of a daddy and hopefully get tossed off. Yeah.
If you haven't been tossed off on the dance floor, are you even living your life?
Yeah, right? Because if a drag queen stands in a crowded Pride and doesn't get tossed off, does she even lift?
Like you say, it's super important to be visible. It's super important to have it still in this day and age, because there's so many reasons why we should. The other day, someone was coming around at work and was like, who wants to give blood? And they were like, what blood type are you? I was like, O negative. And they were like, that's super rare. And I was like, I know, but I have to be celibate for 3 months before I can give you any.
Even though I'm in a monogamous relationship, exactly.
I'm engaged to my husband, and to be fair, if I came home one day and was like, I'm going to be celibate for 3 months just so I can give a pint of blood, he'd be furious.
In fact, he'd probably like lift up the bed and pull out a pre-packed suitcase like, I was fearful of this day. Bye! Okay, just like, I need to be celibate for 3 months so I can give blood. What? How did you pack already?
I'm pretty sure it's for 3 months now. It used to be like a year.
Yeah, and before that it was like never.
Never. If you've had butt sex, you're out.
Yeah,
but then I'm sat next to like Louise from accounting, who blatantly gets out the arse every day, but she can just walk in.
Yeah, because it's that like that good heterosexual spooge, so it doesn't matter, because apparently that's clean.
Statistically, more straight people than gay people have anal sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Legit.
Well, that's because women get periods.
Just little shit like that. I'm grateful in this country that that's like the biggest of my problems, but at the same time it's still a problem.
It is terrifying though, isn't it? It's like now, because of what's happening in the high Supreme Courts, that one of the judges is going to step down, and Trump gets to fill that position with whoever he wants. So he could easily put in someone so it swings it onto the Republican vote, and they could just take away gay marriage again. Yeah. Like that. And everything that we have in this country, you shouldn't take it for granted, and it's very important to just keep up the visibility and keep up the fight. And yeah, it might get frustrating sometimes because you feel like we shouldn't have to do this, but we get to do this, and it's important that we do.
Well, it's the same with the like giving blood thing, because people are always like, why don't you just lie? And I'm like, because I shouldn't have to.
Yeah, fuck me up, right? Oh, I don't know, I can't even like put it into words how stupid it is when someone has to say to you just like, oh, I didn't think that you were gay, oh, you don't act gay, and you just go, fucking, that doesn't mean anything anymore, that's redundant.
You know what bugs me to my very fucking core, and I know I shouldn't say this because it's trying to be positive, and it's this phrase, I love gay people, get out, get in the bin. Because
it's funny,
it's like, it's a positive, but at the same time, like, you're still grouping a whole group of people together.
Yeah, exactly.
And like,
it's like, I've met a lot of gay assholes, no, the bad kind.
It's just such a redundant statement.
It is. It's too much to the point of insincerity because you're still not seeing an individual.
I get that they're trying to be nice, they're just not very good at communicating. Or when people say, oh, that's gay.
Oh god, yeah, 100%.
Really?
So much.
Out of all the words in the English language.
Yeah.
Good GCSEs fan.
I was having a conversation with someone not that long ago who was they were all sat in a pub like having a little drink, and this girl kept on going like, oh, that's gay, that's gay. And in the end, my friend ended up kind of saying like, you keep on saying that. And she was like, yeah, but I'm like taking the word back. And she was like, but you're not gay.
You can't take anything back,
So
Becky.
don't do that on anyone's behalf, please.
Yeah.
And you're still meaning it to use bad, stupid, crap, rubbish.
Yeah.
So you're not really claiming it back because you're still, it's like saying...
And claiming it back from where? Gay isn't an offensive term. Stop it.
Do you know what I mean?
Stop trying to legitimise your wrongness.
Where it's like, are you gay, bi, straight, prefer not to say, and you're just like fucking queer AF fam, tick. Yeah, so little things like that just still make Pride incredibly relevant and incredibly potent, and there's just still a little bit further to go.
In this country, there's a lot further to go the world.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't forget about other people.
Have pride on their behalf, because some people don't get to.
Because it's really just kind of offensive when people are just like, oh, Pride was shit this year. It took ages to get to the bar, and it's like, in Uganda you'll be hung up by your testicles. Cool. I'm really glad that you had a bad time, Kevin. Like...
It's true though, it's true.
Because if that's your attitude, you deserve to have a bad Pride.
Thank you, you're making so many good points today. Nano art hole for Prime Minister, honestly. Please let us know in the comments what you think about Pride. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And love each other. In the butt.